Hey guys, welcome to our first video for MCGD class for the math, and I'm Kelly, and it was so great to meet you last weekend, and I'm more excited that you're willing to give this classroom a try, okay? And I hope you had fun last week, because I certainly did, and I can't wait to see you again on next Saturday. So if you're watching this video, it means that you went to the Google Classroom and you figured out how to get to the video. So in this first video, what I'm going to do is kind of go over some things. And then as more videos come in, you will see how to do some of the problems that I posted as part of your homework, okay? So I'm going to try to back up a little bit. This first video, I'm going to get you acquainted with some things. And then I will keep recording videos to give example problems. The thing is, these videos only come in 15-minute sections. So after 15 minutes, the video will close, it'll post, and then another video pops up, and then 15 minutes close, and it'll post, okay? So it's going to take me a while to do all the videos that I want to do, but I want to make sure that I try to make things as easy as possible for you to understand Google Classroom and how you can do things so much easier by using technology, and also how easy it is to stay in contact with me. So you shouldn't have to go through the week without hearing from me, because I'm here, and I love, getting questions, and I love helping you through. So if you ever have a problem, all you have to do is send me a message. You can do that through Google Classroom. You can do that through my personal email. You can do that by calling me or texting me on the phone. Phone number, if you need it, 571-216-0364. Again, Kelly, 571-216-0364. Okay, so let's first take a look at, and remember, if you're good with all this, you might want to skip videos to where I start working with the problems from for the homework, okay? But if not, there's some information that I was trying to review last week, okay? So once you're in Google Classroom, remember I was saying the stream is where conversation happens, and I replied back to some of you today, and I asked everyone who was in the classroom to go ahead and send me a message so I know that you're in. The stream holds everything. It's like a Facebook page. That front page that you have on Facebook is where you can see everybody's everything. You will also see classwork in here. Anything we do will be posted in the stream. We will only use the stream, remember you're under the stream, for conversation. Even if you see classwork, so you see the classwork posted, and it's not in the classwork, it's in a stream. That's because the stream catches everything. So for you, so it doesn't get a whole lot of complicated and everything, we only use a stream to send messages back and forth. But all the classwork and homework, right, will be posted here. So it's all collected right here. So you may see it in a stream, but always go here when you're checking for assignments and stuff, because that way it separates everything out. I hope that makes sense. All right, so if you are watching this video, you actually got to the homework part of the Google Classroom. All right now, so when you click on the homework, that first assignment that I posted a while ago, multiplying and dividing fractions, and you have instructions, right? And then you have the worksheet. Also with yours, review my assignment, these instructions. With your version of it, okay, you should also have seen some people are looking at you, okay. You don't see that part, only I see that part. There you go. Your version looks like this, okay, where you see the actual worksheet, and I gave you a multiplication chart, and somewhere right in here was video that you just clicked on in order to watch it. You might even see further down here more videos, because I'm posting as I go, okay? So let's talk about how to open up the worksheet. So you're here, right? Remember that app I was telling you about, the Kami app, you have to have the Kami app downloaded before you can actually write on the worksheets, okay? So let's go back. The first thing that we did in class was to make sure that you had this free app, okay? It'll be free for 30 days, and then you go into my private account, in which I'll give you the number for that. But for right now, all you have to do is go here, and if you already signed in and everything like that, you're good to go. It should pop up automatically. If you haven't downloaded this like we were doing in class, you need to, by going here, creating an account, and then put your information in using your Gmail information, okay? And what that does will allow you allow you access to the program, okay? Once you have it already loaded, you're good to go. Most of you, I looked at your phone and you showed me the picture where it says, from the drive or from your computer and so forth, had the little blue triangles on it, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about anything else. The app should work for you, okay? So if you haven't downloaded this app, or if this doesn't look familiar to you, doing this process, that has to be done first. Give me a call if you need help with it, or send me a text message. I will walk you right through it, okay? Now, let's say you already did that. Like most of you already did that in class already, right? So when you click on the PDF, it looks like this, okay? But you may have to go here, those three dots, hit open a new window. When you open a new window, I started playing around with it, go here. Even if you don't see anything, hover around here, you should see something. And then open up with Cami. It says annotate with Cami, and that means you want to write on this paper with Cami, right? That way the Cami app pops up, and here you have everything that you need in order to write on a PDF without using any paper or anything else, right? So let me play with the tools for a little bit for you. Remember, like I was doing in class here, okay? You have the tools of writing, okay? If you have a touchscreen thing, you can use your finger to write on it, or with your phone, that type of thing, okay? Or you can actually, the eraser, make sure you know all the things, right? If you want to insert pictures and so forth, that's fine. The text-to-speech will read it to you, but you don't really need that feature for right now. And also, let's see, if you wanted to type something, which I strongly encourage you to type your name on it, there you go, okay? Go. Yeah. Okay. And then also too, if you like to leave a note in here or something for me, this is a good thing to use because you don't actually even have to type it. If you have a microphone on your phone, you can actually let it do the typing for you. Like that. This is actually, not actually. It's fun to play around with this a little bit. I speak so fast sometimes it can't catch up with me. Okay, close enough. Anyway, that's enough playing around with that. You guys get the idea. Okay, and so what happens is once you are done with doing your work, blah, 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 all over here, up here there's a button that should say turn in or submit. When you're done with all your writing on it, all your answers and things like that, all you have to do is click a button up here. Mine doesn't say turn in submit because I'm the teacher, okay? But around here somewhere yours will say turn in or submit. Once you click that button, it goes straight to Google Classroom for you, and you don't have to worry about it because it'll be turned in, okay? Now, and then it might look like there's nothing written on the paper once you turned it in. It is, because once you hit that turn in button, all the work you did comes to me. And if you open up this again, okay, if you open up that again, it may look like it's blank because it's just starting it over for you. So don't worry about it. If you wrote on it and you turned it in, where it says turn in, I got it. Don't worry, okay? So that will take care of that. So now, also, put it on this one? Nope. Remember, I gave you a multiplication chart and how we were using the multiplication chart in class, so I wanted to make sure that you had one. You can use a multiplication chart under a different tab, and I'm actually going to see if I can pull in the multiplication chart into my worksheet. If you just have a multiplication chart beside you, that's cool, because you can use it from there. But I'm going to keep mine in my worksheet right here so I can refer back to it easily, okay? You don't have to try to do that. You can just have the multiplication chart separately if you want. Okay, so I'm just going to keep that right there for now. And what I'm going to do is work the first question, see how this goes. All red. I'm tired of looking at red. I'll go with purple. Okay, so if you remember in class how to multiply fractions, you can multiply numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator, okay? Remember, the top numbers are called numerator. Hey, I'll make that as a note for you. What I do sometimes is I'll stop and write a note. If you like to keep notes about, math vocabulary, which is probably a good idea, you can write in wherever you keep your notes, okay? So on the side, remember, I just told you what the top numbers are called. So the top numbers are called numerators. So we'll go in caps. Numerators. Okay, top number. A fraction A lot of numbers are called denominators. Denominators. Here we go. So you have that there for the notes. You can, like I said, write it in a little section of your binder or notebook, whatever you have as notes, okay? That way when I start talking about things, and you remember what I mean, you'll have it. All right, so multiplying, numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. So really I'm just looking at 1 times 5. As you know, is 5. Remember, forgive my handwriting, it's not very easy, you know, writing with a mouse, okay? And then, don't judge me. And then I have 2 times 8, or 2 times 4, which is 8. I know that this fraction cannot reduce, and so that means I am done, okay? Remember how we were looking at if things can reduce. Let's take a look at number 6. I'm going across, not down, going across. All right, I'm looking to see if anything can reduce before I multiply, and I'll explain that on the next video. But right now, let's just multiply straight across without reducing first. 1 times 5, another 5, then 4 times 3, 12. A lot. Okay? Now, let's go across one more. There we go. So now I'm looking at this one. And I want to see if this looks familiar to anybody before I explain. Well, I'll explain a little bit. Right. Okay. Here's the thing. All right. I'm looking at this one. Okay. Sometimes it becomes clear to me that this fraction is going to reduce before I even multiply. How do I know? I look diagonally at numbers before I multiply. This is what I mean. You see, this is diagonal, isn't it? 3 and 11. In my head, I think this. Okay? I know 3 and 11 are not going to reduce, meaning there is no small number or any number that will go into 3 evenly, but also 11 evenly. There isn't a number that will go to 3 evenly and 11 evenly. Just can't happen. So therefore, I know that 3 and 11 together is already reduced. So there's nothing I can do with it. But then, if I look diagonally that way, I have to look diagonally the other way too. Okay? I'm doing this all before I multiply across. What this step does is help me to do the reducing before I even multiply. So let's look the other way diagonally. I see a 10 and a 6, right? So in my head, this is what I see. Now, this is much clearer. I know 6 and 10 will reduce. There is a number that 6 will go into evenly, right? They'll go into 6 evenly, and that will go into 10 evenly. What number do you know that will go into 6 evenly and that will go into 10 evenly, right? If you know these are both even numbers, you know that number is 2. So in my head, I know this 6 and 10 can reduce by 2, right? So, in my head, I know that this can reduce by 2. And if you don't know, you can use multiplication chart too. You can look at a row that has a 6 and a 10 in it. Not the first row. First row never counts. Starting with the second row. Look for a 6 and a 10 in the same row. There's a 6. Oh, look at that. And there's a 10. So I know that 6 can become a 3, that 10 can become 5. Right? Okay. 6 divided by 2, 3. At 10 divided by 2 is 5. Okay? So really what I'm doing is changing this 6 into a 3, and that 10 into a 5. Then I'll multiply straight across. Now, I'm going to stop the video here. The next video that I post, I will pick up here again and start this over and explain how to reduce before you even multiply, which makes it even easier to do fractions. See you on the next one.